Now that the country is taking the threat of coronavirus seriously, and of course, this is a worldwide pandemic where other countries are really experiencing the ramifications and consequences of not acting early, we're seeing some of the price gouging that's happening. We're seeing what some private industry is doing in order to maintain its patents and its profits, even above saving human lives. And one perfect example of that is what's happening in Italy. So Italy's healthcare system has become overwhelmed with coronavirus patients. And so there are shortages of certain medical supplies that they need. And there were these two young men who realized, okay, well, we have a 3D printer and we could actually use that printer to create some of the products that we need. And so they need these valves, right? And so the valve typically costs about $11,000 from the medical device manufacturer, but these volunteers were able to print replicas for about $1, right? So first of all, in the context of this crisis, this is an incredible breakthrough, an important breakthrough. But even if we're not dealing with a global pandemic, this kind of technology can significantly lower the cost of healthcare.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. But let me keep going. So here's what the valves look like. So this is what they needed to print out using the 3D printer. The hospital in Italy was in need of the valves after running out while treating patients for COVID-19. The hospital's usual suppliers said they could not make the valves in time to treat the patients. So look, these enterprising individuals who-
Heroes.
Yes, they're heroes. So when these two gentlemen, I'm not gonna butcher their names, Cristian and Alessandro, who work at this Italian startup, asked the manufacturer of the valves for blueprints that they can use to print these replicas. The company actually declined and then threatened to sue for patent infringement, okay? They did it anyway. So they found a way to print out these valves anyway. So far, the valves they made have worked on 10 patients as of March 14th. And by the way, they're not looking to profit from this. They are doing this to help their fellow Italians, their fellow citizens. The patients were people in danger of life. And we acted, period. We have no intention of profit on this situation. We are not going to use the designs or product beyond the strict need for us forced to act. We are not going to spread the drawing. So they're just saying like, we're not looking to like profit or take advantage of the situation. We just want to save lives. And that's what they're doing.
Brava, Cristian, brava.
Yes.
If they were American, they'd be like,
you're in prison.
Like $8,000 a pop.
Yeah.
Two for 10 or 15. Yeah. No, I mean that's amazing. Obviously, I think they were probably just using the 3D printer to like print out little mini versions of themselves. So it's always fun to have a reason to use your 3D printer.
Yeah.
Well, putting aside that I can't wrap my mind around the concept of 3D printing, my brain hasn't evolved to that kind of stage yet.
It's because it's still in recovery mode from all of these high level ideas we talk about on the show.
Yeah.
But again, this just shows that how the logic of profit, the logic of the market for life necessary things is immoral.
Yeah.
It just is. These things should be determined by other social indicators that are not for profit. Like the guy who invented penicillin gave it away for free. Could have made him a rich man, but he gave it away for free. You know, these sort of heroes that come up every once in a while show us the absurdity of charging $11,000 for a valve that people need to survive. So yeah, hopefully like this can start to change people's minds. Like this kind of crisis can show you that things like healthcare, housing, the things that you need to subsist in this life, to put those to the logic of the market and profit is immoral.
Yeah, absolutely. And what happens now? You know, I mean, how much are the valves now going to cost going forward? Now that they've been totally owned by these two very generous guys, like $11,000. What are they gonna? Ragazzi. Are they gonna like lower it to? You know, 8,000, 7,000, like
no,
right?
they can't justify that cost. They can't justify anything more than $1, literally. And I would guess that this type of price gouging happens on a regular basis anyway. I don't think that it actually costs them anywhere near $11,000 to create those valves.
Yeah.
So, you know, just
friend
something
of the
to
show,
keep in
Martin
mind.
Shkreli.
Yeah.
You know, it is making the EpiPen like $1 million.
That's exactly right. These are the price tags that we as Americans who pride ourselves on getting better deals, you know, 2 for 1, happy hour, whatever. We have no idea what hospitals are being charged and then in turn pass that along to insurance companies who then pass that along to buyers like ourselves. We have no idea like how much a ventilator goes for or why, or how much it actually costs to make a ventilator, right? So we're completely in the dark when it comes to our healthcare system, and I think if we found out the reality, we would be shocked and appalled.
Definitely.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.